culture eats strategy for breakfast. And if I look at kind of the view of what independent bank is all about, is being independent and the importance of being the hero of your own story. And that is really part of our culture at the bank, not only for our clients, but important for the employees, which are the internal clients, and helping people, find the right strategies, helping people find the right solutions for their needs, if it's either on the traditional banking side, on the mortgage side, or on the commercial financing side. And that is important, and it's ingrained in our culture, which is an important way to start things. So one of the things that is interesting about Independent Bank is that we do several things on the mortgage side that are unique to us. And we really focus on building products and programs that help clients win and be successful in their endeavors. So one of the programs we have, and we've been promoting a little heavier lately, is called Green Choice. And Green Choice is a program to help buyers who are looking to purchase a house and who are looking to do some upgrades, especially in the energy efficient arena. So potentially they're looking to purchase a house and it's enough already to get to closing with closing costs and down payments. Often there's other things like appliances or upgrades on the house that make the house more energy efficient. And we're allowing that to roll into the transaction itself, which helps them keep money in their pocket, which is huge. This includes energy efficient pieces that can be put into the appraisal, basically. So the total acquisition price, let's say for an example, if somebody is doing a $200,000 purchase and potentially they want to do up to 15% of the purchase price into the transaction, which means theoretically they could go as high as $230,000 as long as the house appraises. Now, the nice thing is we're basically taking the invoice, we're taking the work, we're taking what the expenses are going to be, and we're passing them on to the appraiser up front. That allows the appraiser to count those items into the value of the property, which allows a client to cover that into the mortgage. They have 180 days to do those upgrades, to purchase those appliances, to purchase that material, and to add that value to their house. Within the 180 days after the work, we'll re-inspect and complete the rest of the financing for them. We're basically setting aside a small line of credit for them to do those upgrades. There's a couple different levels of doing this. There's energy efficient reports that are required after $6,500 worth of work. The common one is called a HERS, which is a home energy rating system. In certain areas, especially Ann Arbor market, is now requiring this on all houses anyways. And you'll see more and more of this as we become more environmentally conscious, I'm sure. But this is an opportunity for somebody to look at what the efficiency rating of the house is, increase some things, and do some things to the house to make it more energy efficient, which is kind of a win-win for everybody. The different areas you can focus on for these upgrades can be energy efficient, including switching things from gas to electric or purchasing Energy Star appliances. The other area is like a safety and health area. So potentially radon remediation, asbestos or mold remediation, and things like that. They're going to create more safety in the home itself. And then the third area is preventative improvements to repair or prevent natural disaster. Potentially you could be on the water. It could be a waterfront situation where you're building a wall, something of that nature that would protect the home and protect the client. And this is just kind of gives an example of the different things that can apply to this, like appliances, programmable thermostats, windows, insulation, air conditioning units, hot water tanks, solar water heaters, ventilation systems, and then other remediation systems themselves. So it's just different ways to help clients basically keep money in their pocket and able to make the house more energy efficient. So this is just one program. I think we're the only bank in the area that offers this at this stage. It works well with us because we have our own internal construction financing department. That's why we can do this program where other banks would be a lot more challenging for them to do. Which kind of leads me into the next piece, which is construction financing. Someone that's looking to purchase that dream home. Maybe they're looking for that final house. This is the home they're looking to build. They've owned a few houses in their time and they're going to retire here, right? And this is a huge component of our business. We do different things like, land financing, securing the construction during the work, which is basically a draw loan. So we're working with the builder, we're working with the client, we're putting together a gigantic line of credit to help them through each stage of the construction to complete that dream home. I've actually been doing construction financing since I started in the business, and I originally started way back when at Wells Fargo. I started in the construction financing world. I worked with a lot of builders. I actually was also doing self-built construction financing, which is a whole nother animal. That piece has left the industry, but this is a great component for me. If you know somebody who's looking to build that dream home, that's a great referral. If you know of a builder that's building maybe 8 to 10 houses a year, that's a fantastic referral for me. Someone that I can partner up with to help put those homes out there. And then the next slide just says, be different, be unique, be yourself, which is kind of goes to the culture of what we do. It kind of goes to how we look at things, kind of our mindset as a whole, to being a little, to standing out a little bit, which is important right now. This industry is very challenging. There's lots of obstacles right now that we're facing in the mortgage and real estate space, and just having those different special things that stand out and help make a difference for people. Bridge financing is a huge piece of what we do. It helps people bridge the gap between their existing house and their new house. They're looking to sell their home, they're looking to buy a new home, and they're looking to find the financing to do that. And we can do that basically by providing that line of credit on their existing home to give them the funds to close on their new house. Very, very valuable. And what it really boils down to is finding solutions to help people meet their dreams. We have some different internal programs like an re-amortization, which allows a client to chunk down additional money after the sale of their house or at any point that makes sense for them. It allows them to restructure that loan without any cost. It's just a customer service piece. Because we keep our loans, we have the ability to do that. We have asset-based loans. In other words, common sense loans where somebody has the assets, but maybe they don't have the income. I have a lady closing on Tuesday who has a retirement account, but she's on a fixed income. And this is a huge value to her because it allows us to stream the income off of her assets to give her credit. Basically, she's put herself in a good position. It's just hard to show the actual income on a monthly basis. So it's finding those solutions for people to make homeownership possible. We have several first-time home buyer programs, which I talk about in many of my 60-second commercials, helping people get into that first home with some down payment assistance and credits. And then one of our next ones is financing for physicians and doing some mortgages there. Where this is really beneficial is that new doctor that's coming into the marketplace, and they're getting established. They have student loan debt. They're just getting their income started, and they're gonna be making more and more money as time goes. So this is a great opportunity to allow them to do 100% financing. It avoids mortgage insurance and allows us to forgive the student loans for qualifying purposes, which is huge. The other piece that kind of follows that is our community program, which is your nurses, your teachers, fire, police, people in those positions, helping them giving back to the community, which is huge focus for what we do at Independent Bank. 1% down programs, great opportunity for people looking to purchase that first home without coming out with a lot of funds out of pocket for that. So it's just finding different solutions out there to help people obtain home ownership. And then finally, my two assistants, hard at work, Ruby and Sadie, side by side working with me when they're not wrestling. So those are just some of the things we do to help people obtain home ownership, help people win, and help people become the hero in their story. Thank you very much.